and how the presentation skills are very useful to present our ideas when we deliver a speech or when we talk on a public when we maybe it is a public speak. So let us see what are the objectives after the on completion of this lesson. You will be able to, what will happen after the completion of this lesson, you will understand the below things. So every lesson has some ideas, and it gives us some knowledge, and in this lesson what we are going to learn after completion of this video class, what you are going to do, what you are going to learn. Okay, so let us see. On completion of this lesson, you will be able to understand the importance of presentation. What will happen? One thing, after completion of this lesson, you will understand what is the importance of presentation. So presentation is a skill. So maybe after your diploma, after your BTech, if you get a job in any company, so your development, your growth depends on your presentation skills. Now you see, we will use different aids to present our ideas. Yeah, so maybe in the when you were in first year, we have discussed to present we use flow charts, T diagrams, or any other things. So in this practicals, so you will we are going to discuss many things. Okay, let us we try to discuss one by one. First, what will happen? Understand the importance of presentation. So as a student, as a professional, as a entrepreneur, so presentation skills plays very important role. So, and what you are going to know, you will know how to build up the body of presentation. So here when you are presenting, not only the your oral skill or written skills are important, and what you require here, you must know the good body language. You have to maintain a good body language. Let us we discuss one by one. What is body language? What comes in body language? So maybe that is our body, eyes, gestures, and all things. And understand importance of body language. What will happen in this lesson? You will understand the importance of your body language. Okay. So how to maintain our body language? Maybe that is the smile or gestures, or and we will understand after the completion of this lesson. Okay, let us see what is given here in the introduction in this lesson. A presentation is a formal talk to one or more persons that presents ideas or informations in clear structured way. Okay, so here what is presentation? Presentation means it is like a conversation. Maybe the conversation between two persons or more than two persons, or among the hundreds or thousands of the people. So what is presentation? What will happen in the presentation? For example, if you see here, as your English lecturer, what I am doing here, I am presenting my ideas using the screen screen recorder app. Here I am using screen recorder app, and simultaneously I have prepared some material PPT also for your benefit. What I am going to do here, if you see that, if you observe, without using the PPT, I can present my ideas on the particular topic. But what will happen when I am presenting my ideas orally? You are looking at me, and simultaneously you will understand easily if I use this kind of slides. Am I right or not? Yeah. So all so here you see once again, what is presentation? Presentation means sharing thoughts. Presentation means sharing ideas. Presentation means sharing our views. Presentation means giving information whatever we collected. So here as your lecturer, here I am presenting. So if you work anywhere, what you have to do? You have to present your ideas. You have to present your ideas. How you will present your ideas? You have many ways to present your ideas. So in the modern technology, we can use many teaching aids to present our ideas in a proper way or in the systematic way. Okay, let us see, we will discuss one by one, one. So, right, a presentation is a formal talk to one or more persons that presents ideas or information in a clear structured way. All presentations have a common object. So here you see that maybe in this lockdown period, in the COVID pandemic period, what you are going to do? You are going to learn in the different way. So we are using, we are following the digital system, or we are following WhatsApp. We are using different apps to gather the information from the successful persons. So here, when we present our ideas in a different ways, we can use different objects. What kind of objects we can use in presentation? Let us we discuss one by one. So maybe whatever it may be, when you are presenting, you will share your ideas, you will share your experience, you will present whatever the knowledge you gathered, whatever the subject you gathered, you will present in front of the audience. Okay, all presentations have a common object. So for example, here you see, today I am taking the presentation skills. What is our object? Giving some idea how to present your ideas, your views, or whatever the material you collected. Okay, why? Because in these days, when you go for an interview, they are giving good priority. They are asking to present something. Okay, right. The key factors of any successful presentations are, so let us see what are the important points, or what are the key points to present in audience. Okay, the key factors of any successful presentation are audience. One is, we have to keep in our mind who are our audience. Okay, so for example, in these days, what I mean, first we have to keep in our mind about the audience. For example, who are our audience? For example, if you see that now I am taking you class, so you are all students. So if you are all technical students, if I tell some idea, if I give some tips about the presentation skills, when you go for final year, in the final year you have to submit a project report. When you present a project report, at that time, who will come to interview, they will ask some questions. They will inspire with your presentation. So what I mean here, we should keep in our mind who are the audience. That is very important. Next, contents of presentation. Contents of presentation and presenter. Contents of. The way you start your presentation should grab audience attention. Okay. So what is keep quiet. The way you start your presentation should grab your audience attention. Here what will happen? So in English we use a sentence, first impression is the best impression. Okay, your audience will attract, you have chance to attract them within the fraction of seconds. If you start, starting point is very important. For example, as your lecturers, what will we do when we come to your class? We will also follow the different ways to to start a lesson. So like that, what is important here, the way you start presentation should grab your audience attention. So here what is important, first you have to attract the audience. How you attract the audience, you are starting, your beginning is very important. Okay, beginning point is very important. That's why first impression is the best impression. Okay, establish your credibility and project your confidence. What will happen if you start, if you are giving a speech on the stage, if you start in a attractive way, you you will get some kind of confidence. So here what I am going to tell with all of you, that starting is very important. We have to use good quotations, or we can begin with telling a story, or we can start telling some what I mean here, some successful story. So like that we can begin our presentation to attract the audience. Okay, when starting a presentation, pick an opening line that catches your audience attention. So you see, my dear students, this is very important. Pick an opening line that catches your audience attention. That is very important. What I mean here, I told you that if you use a good quotation, your audience may attract. Or if you use a good quotation, or if you tell a good story, your audience may attract. Or if you start your lesson with telling a successful person's story, your audience may attract. So if you start your class or your presentation with a contemporary issue, your audience will attract. So here, when starting a presentation, pick an opening lines that catches your audience attention. You could tell a story or ask a question that relates back to your topic. Just now we have discussed. Okay, you can also share a famous quote. What will happen, you can share a famous quote. Okay, famous quote means, where there is a will, there is a way. You can start your lesson with the using this positive sentences. Or think only the best, work only the best, and expect only the best. You can start your lesson using this kind of sentences. Or to get success, a person, maybe in the personal life or professional life, he required 5 C's. Character is important, commitment is important, courtesy is important, conviction is important. And so like these kind of sentences, if you use when you begin your presentation, maybe in the class or in the auditorium and wherever it may be, so your audience will attract a lot. So, and the structure of the presentation consists of 3 parts. So maybe that is a speech, maybe that is a lecture, maybe that is a demo. So whatever it may be, every presentation consists of 3 parts. My dear students, remember and keep it in your mind. 3 things are important. One is opening is important, second one body of the important, and closing points are very important. Okay, for example, how can you close your speech? For example, if it is 26th January Republic Day, or if it is 15th August, maybe it is it is Independence Day. How can you conclude your speech? You can conclude, if you are a student, if you are giving a speech in your college, you can conclude your speech like this: I would like to pay my hearty gratitudes to the principal for giving me this best opportunity. Thank you one and all. You can conclude your speech like that. What will happen? Your principal may impress, and all the lecturers will also may impress. And why? Because you are using the beautiful words. Would is the very fantastic auxiliary verb or helping verb we can use in these situations. I would like to pay, I would like to pay my hearty gratitude to the principal for giving me this best opportunity or this golden opportunity in this occasion. Thank you, one and all. You can close your. Or when you are talking about the eminent persons or great personalities, you can use the different word. We should not think what nation has done to us, but we must think what we done to the nation. If you are giving speech on Independence Day or Republic Day, you can use these kind of sentences. What is that? We should not think what nation has done to us, but we must think what we have done to the nation. We can use that kind of word. And those who act on the stage is not called as a real actor. Those who know how to live in life is called as a real actor. You can use this kind of sentences when you are presenting your ideas, when you are talking about personality development. You can use this kind of sentence. What is that? Those who act on the stage is not called as a real actor, but those who know how to live in life is called as a real actor. So you can use this kind of fantastic sentences when you begin the lesson. So here you see, let us see many points we will discuss in this lesson. The basic purpose of any presentation is to communicate effectively. Okay, right, my dear students. First, what is important? The basic purpose of any presentation is to communicate effectively. What is our ultimate goal? So, for example, when I taught you the English class, I used blackboard and piece of chalk, and I used some other material also. But today, due to this corona effect, I have no chance to use the chalk piece here to sit in my home. So here, for example, instead of using chalk piece or blackboard, what I am using? I am using mobile phone and I am using PowerPoint presentation. So maybe the teaching aid, whatever it may be, what is the basic purpose of presentation is communicative effectively. Okay, what I am doing here, I am communicating, I am presenting, I am sharing my ideas, thoughts, and whatever the knowledge I have, I am sharing with all of you. So it is a good platform. You must start your facts in a simple, conscious, and interesting matter. All presentations have a common object, that is, they are given in order to inform, train, pursue, or sell. So here you see that you try to understand. So where we required, there we discuss, or I would like to give you some more information. So what is here, China? All presentations have a common object. So every presentation has a common object. What is that? They are given in order to inform, train, or sell. Okay, right. So here you see the second point we have to keep when we present our ideas. Knowing your audience is an important factor in deciding whether you want to accept the invitation to speak and in determining what material to share and how to present it. So what is important here? Knowing your audience is an important factor in deciding whether you want to accept the invitation to speak and in determining what material to share and how to present it. So here you see that what is important, we must know who are the audience. As a speaker, as a lecturer, if any private college or university invites me to present my ideas on communication skills, maybe that is soft skills or hard skills, I will give presentation to go there. Why? Because I know the audience. They are the students who are related to the English, who required communication skills and the life skills. But if I invited by a law college, if they ask me to speak on the Indian Constitution or to speak on criminal procedure code, how can I accept? Can I accept it? No. Why? Because I don't have much knowledge on the particular topic, so I cannot accept it. So here what I mean, first we must know who are the audience. If we know who are our audience, according to their wish, we can gather the material, we can prepare the material, and we will present our ideas in front of them. Okay, right. And the illustrate components of your presentation should fit with the audience current realm of understanding, needs and interests by making your content relevant to them. So for example, as what I mean here, now what I am presenting with all of you, you can understand easily, you can digest easily, and you will get a little bit of happiness after listening this video class. Why? Because this is particularly related to the polytechnic students who want to get success. To get success, we required some qualities. You are improving those qualities here in communication skills and lab life skills. So you will show interest to watch this video. Okay, like that we must know who are the audience and what message to make your content relevant to the people listening to make your content relevant to the people listening to you. Think about what they will understand and be interested in. First, if we are presenting our ideas, if we want to share our ideas, if we want to give them any message, first here the writer said to make your content relevant to the people listening to. We must know whether they have interest or not to listen the particular topic. Think about what they will understand. Okay, first we must think what will they understand. Okay, so for example, if you are unfortunately if you are teaching for 4th class or 3rd class, if you are invited by any corporate school, when I go there, if I use teaching aids, whatever the students like, if I show them, the kids or the students who are belongs to the 3rd and 4th, they will show interest. Without using any teaching aids, if I deliver my speech in front of them, can they show interest on my lesson? No, it's never and ever possible. So here the writer said, think about what they will understand and be interested in. How does the content of your presentation impact them? This will help you frame the presentation. Wow, here you see the wonderful very. Think about what they will understand and be interested in. How does the content of your presentation impact them? It will help you. Okay, if we know who are our audience, first what will happen? It is easy to collect the material it should be relevant. Okay, we can gather the relevant material if we know who are our audience, and we can impress them with our teaching aids or any other material. Yeah, you see, a conceptual and frame will you would want to say is the most part of the preparation. So let us see your tools. Yeah, here teaching tools are very important. Teaching aids are very important in these days. Okay, when there were no technical support at the time, we used to depend on our teachers to ask. For example, uh, if we get any doubt regarding a particular word or any sentences, when there was no this kind of internet facility, we used to depend on our teachers to clarify our doubts. But today what is happening? For example, if I announce in the class, my dear students, tomorrow we are going to discuss about phonetics. There are 5 AEIOU vowels and 21 consonant sounds are in English language. There are vowel sounds are 20, consonant sounds are 24. Vowel sounds are divided into two parts, monophthongs and diphthongs. Monophthongs are 12 and diphthongs are 8. If I say like this, if I announce in the class, my dear students, tomorrow we are going to discuss about phonetics. Immediately what is happening? Student immediately before the class start, they are learning how to pronounce the alphabets. Yeah. So here what I am going to tell with all of you, we have to change according to the situation. Like that, we have to use more if you use more tools, the presentation should be very attractive. Okay. From classrooms to product launches, slides, how presentations are the stand accompaniment to lectures and speeches. Traditional tools like PowerPoint, Google Slides and Keynote can be used to create presentations. For example, here the writer said that what are the traditional tools like PowerPoint and Google Slides. So, we have been using PowerPoint presentation and we are using Google Slides also. Google Slides, and particularly even till today or till now, PowerPoint presentation also playing very important role to present our ideas. So, we can use PowerPoint presentation in a proper way. It is the best way to attract the audience, and we can pass more information by using the PowerPoint presentation slides. And so what I mean here, in this class we have discussed about the tools. Okay, once again we discuss the last thing. What is that? From classrooms to product launches, slides, how presentations are the standard accomplishment to lectures and speeches. Traditional tools like PowerPoint, Google Slides and Keynote can be used to create our presentation. Okay, China? Right, my dear students, presentation skills. This is presentation skills topic. So, I would like to give more information in the next videos on the same topic. Till then, have a nice day. Thank you.